This video is about how to create a successful vlog. A video of you talking, spreading a message to people all over the world. It's very popular nowadays, and I'm a frequent vlogger. So how do you do an interesting video? First of all, you have to come up with an idea. You have this idea in your head, pops up, thoughts that you want to convert into a video, a film. The best thing would be if there was some kind of converter that could transform your thoughts into video format, like you connect USB cable into your brain and direct upload to YouTube. No such device exists today, not yet. Maybe in the future they will come up with such an invention, but for now you have to focus on making this idea, to capture the idea that you have on film by recording it, like I'm doing now with my cell phone. So you have to keep in mind that first you have an imaginary video in your head, and then you have the result, the real YouTube video, the real video in your computer. And you have to have in mind that there's a great difference in quality between the final result, the real video, and the imaginary video, your fantasy, what's in your mind. If the quality of your imaginary video is 100%, the quality of your real video, your YouTube video, the final result would be probably around 30%. So there's a gap between imagination and reality. Okay, so far so good. Then what? You have to come up with an idea, a message, because an interesting vlog consists of the making of the video. You have to split it up in two parts. It's like two things to have in mind, to think about. First, it's your message. Second, that's the format of the video. So first you have to come up with a message, something interesting, something that draws attention to your video. What could that be? For instance, let's say you want to talk about something, popular event or a person. If you make a video about a famous person like Elvis Presley or Barack Obama, or some event in history, the World War II, for instance, that's interesting. But there is already information about this. You can find a lot of information about these two persons that I've mentioned, and you can find a great deal of. You can read a lot about World War II. So maybe there's not such a big demand for videos about those topics. The ideal video is a video about something that is interesting, but there's not much information about the topic. Like a current event, for instance. Let's take the survivalist cop killer Eric Freen. That happened instantly. Suddenly, this person killed a police officer, wounded another, escaped into the woods. No one knew anything about him. Very little information, not many videos about him. And I made a video about Eric Freen, and there was a demand for, this type of video, because interesting current event, not a lot of information about it. So that's what you have to do. Or like pick a famous YouTuber that is like Kyle Pounds, for instance, Deanna Lorraine, the dating coach. Kyle Pounds, the cannabis smoker slash historian, philosopher, whatever we want to call him, or like Red Bandan. Those are very interesting characters. Not so much information about them, not so many videos about them. They upload videos themselves, but there's not many videos of people talking about them. So there's a need that you can fill. So now you know the message. You got the message right. Then there's the format. And that's about how are you going to reach out with your message. What would your video look like? What will your video look like? What type of language do you speak? For instance, I'm not a native English speaker, as you may have noticed. I could make videos in my native language, which is Swedish. I would reach out to approximately 9 million people. I wouldn't get many views because of that. So I have chosen to speak in English, meaning that I will have a much bigger audience, because a lot of people understand English. And then, how are you going to speak? What kind of language, whether it's English or maybe Spanish or any other language, what kind of language, what will you speak with colloquial English or some kind of slang, or will you use only difficult words, will you speak in an academical manner? That's one thing. And then, are you going to speak slow, fast? It's easy to make pauses. You hesitate. You think about what are you going to say. You're nervous. And you will make mistakes, no doubt about it. You will make mistakes unless you're an experienced news anchor and you're already familiar with the technique of speaking. You have to think fast, come up with the right words. Pronunciation must be correct. But if you make a mistake, then what? Will you, delete the film, the video? Will you make another take? Will you do like it's a movie? So you said something wrong, you mispronounced the word, then you stop the video, the taping and the recording, and then you make another video. So you would correct yourself. The second video, take 3, take 4, that's not going to work. I tried it. I have tried that. I've been there. I don't do that anymore. If I make a mistake, I don't bother. I just go on talking. Forget about it. There will be mistakes. You have to put up with them. And so, what was I thinking now? And then you could, if you make a pause, or you yawn, or you do smacking sounds when you talk, you may want to edit out those mistakes, those little pauses, take a break. Don't do that either, because that will make your video like artificial. People will notice that it's not, for real. It's not real time, and it's not very interesting. It's not genuine, a genuine vlog. I used to edit out all my pauses in the beginning. I don't do that anymore. So and I become better and better in talking. So the format, I have the right topic, the right message, and then I have the format. If you want to be even more popular, maybe you can involve a friend. Maybe if I don't have any friends like that, so you can improve yourself in many ways. But I would say the most important thing is the message. You have to find the audience, and then you have to speak in an interesting way. You can add some humor maybe to it. Don't laugh at your own jokes, though. It's not a good idea. So that's pretty much my thoughts on how to make an interesting vlog. So thanks for the attention, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and have a nice day.